everyone. Happy new moon in November. Hang tight as I take you through this new moon and the new moon blend that is going to accompany it for this amazing month of November. It's some good stuff. Okay, so I think I'm going to start today with the blend itself. So what you're going to want to do is grab your roller bottle like this one. This is an ombre bottle I got at Oil Life. You guys can always get $5 off your order if you use a code. So let me know if you need that. That's always available for you. But this is your ombre roller bottle. It doesn't have to be ombre. But what you're going to add is 3 drops of clove, 3 drops of ginger, and 5 drops of frankincense. So we're going for the spicy, warm, settled aromas this month, right? So kind of bringing a coziness to this new moon blend, which I really love. But just hang on and wait until you hear the significance of this new moon in Scorpio as kind of joined with the emotional oils of each of these oils. You guys are gonna freak out like I did. So 3 drops of clove, 3 drops of ginger, and 5 drops of frankincense. Add them to a 10 ml roller bottle. Top it off with fractionated coconut oil. Now I'm going to give you some information right now and also a little bit of a practice to do. So a way to set some clarity and intentions in your life. Okay, so grab your pen and paper if you can, because we're going to go for a little bit of a ride right now. Okay, so the new moon in Scorpio for November is about being empowered. It's a new beginning. I want you to think of it as a new beginning, a new phase, a fresh start. So it's going to be about releasing old energy and anything that's stuck or been staying with you that is not positive, and bringing positive energy and vibration to your life. So you're going to let go of toxic relationships, patterns, habits, and thoughts. Okay, that is what this new moon in Scorpio is bringing us. We have no patience for mind games or manipulative behaviors. We're going to let all of that go. So we're going to basically cut out the bad habits and the low vibe thinking and bring in the good. So the challenge is to just release anything or anyone that is holding you back this month, okay? So here are the 3 oils that you're going to be using throughout the month. You've got ginger, 3 drops of that, right? Ginger is the oil of empowerment. It holds no reservations. And you guys, I'm getting this from the emotional piece of the oils is always from this book. It's one of my very favorite books. And it has a purpose and will fulfill it. It's the oil of empowerment. You have a purpose and you're going to fulfill it. So ginger powerfully persuades individuals to be fully present and participate in life. It teaches that to be successful, one must be wholly committed to it. Ginger addresses deep patterns of victim mentality, which is evidenced by feelings of powerlessness, believing everything is outside one's control, and refusing to take responsibility for life, or blaming life circumstances on other people or outside influences. Victims tend to feel stuck as they decentralize or disown responsibility, and then they blame others for their own misfortunes. Ginger is going to come in and empower you to take complete responsibility for your life circumstances. It infuses a warrior-like mentality based on integrity, personal responsibility, and individual choice. So that is the first oil that we're going to add. The next oil is going to be clove. It's the oil of boundaries. If you heard me what I was talking about in terms of the new moon, that's going to be a really integral piece to this, because you're going to want to set your boundaries and be protecting yourself this month from the low vibe and the harmful people, thoughts, things, right? So the oil of boundaries. Clove supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. Again, it's showing up right there. Victims feel overly influenced by other people and outside circumstances. They perceive themselves as powerless to change their life situations. Clove helps individuals stand up for themselves. Yeah, put your shoulders back, stand up. Be proactive and feel capable of making their own choices regardless of others. It assists individuals in letting go of patterns of self-betrayal and codependency by reconnecting them with their personal integrity. It builds up appropriate boundaries and defenses. Clove gives pushovers the courage to say no. It reignites the soul fire and can assist anytime there has been damage related to childhood pain, trauma, or abuse. It's helpful for breaking free of patterns of abuse by restoring the victim's sense of self and helping them regain strength to stand up for their needs. Clove insists that individuals live true to themselves and the divine by establishing clear boundaries. Important, right? And then let's go to the next one. It's frankincense. So frankincense, we know, is the oil of truth. It reveals deceptions and false truths. It invites individuals to let go of lower vibrations, lies, deceptions, and negativity. Do you guys see how this is all looping and dovetailing so beautifully into the new moon of Scorpio and what's going on in the planets? Pretty cool. So this oil helps create new perspectives based on light and truth. It recalls to memory spiritual understanding, gifts, wisdom, and knowledge that the soul brought into the world. It is a powerful cleanser of spiritual darkness. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales of darkness from the eyes, the barriers from the mind, and the walls from the heart. Through connecting the soul with its inner light, this oil reveals truth. Frankincense supports in creating a healthy attachment to one's father. Interesting. It assists in spiritual awakening and helps an individual feel the love of the divine. When one has felt abandoned or forgotten, frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protective. While the oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle, like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. Frankincense shields the body and soul from negative influences and assists the soul in its spiritual evolution. All right, so that's frankincense. So now what I want you guys to take a moment to do, and you might need to take, grab your pen and paper. I did this exercise recently through the book I Am Worthy by energy healer Desiree Mangan-Dog. And if you guys haven't seen that book, I really do encourage you to grab it. This is a powerful exercise, and it shows up in, I think it's week 2, maybe week 3. But what I want you to do is take a moment today to write down 3 disempowering thoughts that go through your head and that show up in your life. And maybe they're thoughts that are like, I am not good enough. I am not a good wife, partner, sister, daughter, friend. I am not a good enough parent. I am weak in all my parenting duties. I am not empowered to take control in my life. I can't stay committed to different things that I set my mind to. I have a dirty house, right? All the things that are disempowering thoughts that show up in your brain. I want you to take a moment and pick about 3 of them and write them down. And that can be, I am a bad friend. I failed at this, right? So take a moment and write those disempowering thoughts. I'm going to pause here and pretend that you're writing. Once you have your 3 disempowering thoughts, what I want you to do, and this is powerful, you guys, and I want you to embrace this power, harness this power, because it can change the whole way that you think and look at the world. So once you have your 3 disempowered statements, I want you to flip them around, turn them around, and write empowered statements. So if you wrote, I am not good enough, what you're going to then write is, I am good enough. If you wrote, I am not a good partner, I'm not showing up in the way that I want to, you're going to write, I am a good partner, I am showing up in all the ways that I can. So you're going to flip that disempowered thought and put it into an empowered thought. And that is how you're going to use your oil blend this month. So every time you have a disempowered thought coming into your head, you're going to grab this roller bottle and you're going to roll it over your heart. I like it over the heart. Maybe behind the ears, on your wrists, and you're going to use your affirmations of your empowered thoughts to help you get through that moment. Because through the limbic system, right, breathing in through the olfactory system, hanging out with our limbic system and our emotions, we can actually retrain our thoughts and our feelings. So we need to put good thoughts and empowered thoughts in, hook them into your oils, because that aromatic piece is so powerful and so strong and awesome. And then use this at least twice a day. So you're telling yourself empowered thoughts twice a day for all of November. All right. You guys let me know if you have any questions about this. I really hope you enjoy. If at the end of the month you've had some great experiences, I would love to hear, because I'm having great experiences. I love this exercise. It's brought so much to me as well, and many people I know. So you guys, go enjoy the new moon in Scorpio this month.